What up, gamers? Barnes here. I would like to talk about honor in role-playing games, especially role-playing games that use alignment as a replacement for alignment. I've been writing my next campaign. I'm like maybe a quarter away done from the current campaign that we're playing, and I pretty much already have it written out, so I'm starting to write my next campaign. And I'm contemplating using honor. Um, Now, my first time I ever experienced seeing honor came in Dungeons and Dragons First Edition, um, Oriental Adventures, and I never got to use that system. I never tried it. I know some of you may have, um, but I'm just curious about how people handle honor in general in the role-playing games, most specifically as a replacement to games that use alignment. However, I try to keep all my videos non-game specific for the most part. I mean, I can't do it all the time. Sometimes I do like to talk about the games that I play, but I do want to hear about other games that use honor or how it's used. Um, and um, looking at the honor rules for the game that I play, which is uh, Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 Pathfinder. Um, I looked in Unearthed Arcana, which presented some rules, and Oriental Adventure, which presented rules, and they were pretty similar. Um, but they bring up two things: mechanical honor, which has mechanics to degree how honorable your character is, and freeform honor, which just is kind of saying like your character's honorable or unhonorable or somewhere in between. Much like alignment, there's no mechanic for it. I lean towards mechanical honor. I know a lot of people don't like mechanics to tell them how to roleplay, but I feel that it benefits my group. Um, you know, just like anything else, everyone's at all different skill levels, and I feel that mechanical honor as a tool would be useful to my group. And so I looked up the rules on Unearthed Arcana and Oriental Adventures, and I didn't really like their honor system. Their honor system was pretty much directly related to, at least in the beginning, their starting honor points or whatever. You accumulate more honor points the more honorable you are. However, your starting choice as a class and alignment chooses your honor score, which doesn't really seem like a replacement to alignment to me. It just seems like a conversion. And I wasn't really looking for a conversion. I was looking for a unique system. And so I was looking around my books, and I'm a big fan of the Star Wars revised second edition role-playing game, and they use dark side points and taint kind of, and basically they give you a dark side threshold or dark side point threshold, which is equal to your wisdom score. I thought that made kind of sense, like being wise helps you not fall to the dark side in Star Wars. And every time you receive a dark side point, you add it onto your character, and when you receive the sum of your dark side points that you received is equal to half or greater than your wisdom score, you make a will save. If you pass the will save, nothing happens. If you fail the will save, you gain a taint point. If your taint points equal your wisdom modifier or your wisdom score, then your character is now considered dark and or evil from that point on, and it's harder for him to atone or to turn back. I kind of like that. I enjoy taint. I'm going to use that system as well. I think I'm going to use it straight out of here and apply it to my Pathfinder game. But I was thinking that honor, if it was relatable to an ability score, which I'm not exactly sure, but if it was relatable to ability score as they related taint to wisdom in this book, I was thinking what ability score would that be? And then I thought, well, which ability score has the most influence on your honor? And I thought that the ability score that has the most influence on your honor, not the only ability score to have influence on your honor, but the most influential ability score would be charisma. And so I thought maybe using your charisma score as like an honor threshold where all characters pretty much start out honorable, and as times go on, some of them become more honorable and some of them become less honorable. And so you would take your charisma score, and I guess I would award corruption points or something, and when your corruption points reached half your charisma score or greater, then you make a will save to see if you become corrupt. So I was basically going to follow the guidelines for Vits and Darkside for honor, except apply it to charisma. And when you received enough corruption points that were equal to your charisma modifier, or when your corruption points, well, I guess I wouldn't have to call them corruption points. I'd have to come up with something else to call them, but you'd receive corruption points when they release half your charisma score. You would have to make a will save, and if you fail the will save, maybe you'd be suspect or something, or you get a suspect point or something. And when your suspect points equal your charisma modifier, then you would be suspicious. Or when your corruption points equal your charisma score, then you would be suspicious. Something along that line. Anyway, I was just wondering, has anybody used honor as a replacement for alignment? More specifically, have you used honor in combination with taint to replace alignment? When you used your honor, did you use freeform honor or did you use mechanical honor? And if you did use mechanical honor, what was the system of mechanical honor that you used? In general, I'm just interested in hearing about your experiences and honor so I can apply them to my role-playing game in the future. I hope everybody's doing well, and take care, and thanks for listening, y'all. Love ya.